Good morning and welcome to the class. And let's start arriving in the room, closing the eyes for a moment, sitting in a comfortable position with a straight back, and just observing your breath, observing any sounds around you. And observing your body, pain, warm, cold. And then also observe your brain, your mind, and any thoughts coming in and out. And just notice what you notice. And then slowly open the eyes and give yourself a good stretch. Stretch out towards the ceiling, a bit longer, and a bit to the side. And then open the arms, open the chest. And exhale, hands down. Roll the shoulders. And in the other direction. And then inhale, open the arms as wide as you can. And exhale, give yourself a good hug. Inhale, open. And exhale, hug. Open and hug. Work with your breath. And one more. Good. Shake out a little bit. And bring the neck backwards. Inhaling. Feel a stretch in the throat. And exhale. Bring the chin on the chest. And stretch the back of your neck. Inhale up. And exhale down. You can follow your own breathing rhythm. And next time the chin is on the chest, start rolling the head from right to left. In half circles. And then carefully in full circle. Inhaling when you come up with the head. And exhaling when the head goes down. Keep your back straight and your face relaxed. And then change direction. And stop in the middle. Bring the soles of the feet together. Feet close to your body. And then start moving the knees like butterflies. Opening up the hips, warming up the hips. Continue breathing. And stop it. And on the next inhale, bring the arms up, shoulders stay down. And on the exhale, twist to one side. And bring the arms down. So inhale up, back to the middle, and exhale, twist to the other side, arms down. Warming up the upper body. And working on the breath. And one more. And extend your arms in the air. Stretch a little bit more. And then exhaling the arms down. Good. Let's do an energizing breathing exercise before we go into further asanas, just to really wake up and get some energy in the body. And we do the Bhastrika breathing. It's simple, but it's a forceful breath only through the nose. So we inhale forceful and we exhale forceful, and you can use the arms to reinforce like this. And if you do it fast, you might get a little bit dizzy, but then just slow down. So let's do a couple of these breaths together. And a bit faster. And slow down. And close your eyes for a moment. Feel the changes. Feel the energy in your body. And notice how it feels to have all this energy and all this oxygen within you. And then straighten your legs, shake them out a little bit. And start bringing the feet up and down to warm up the ankles. And you can also move them in circles. Next, you do a challenge, you do the same with the hands. And we change direction. And we shake out the arms and the hands. Good. And then we come on the knee stand, bring the hands underneath the shoulders. And the knees underneath the hips, both slightly open. And then the inhale bend with the back. And on the exhale, round the back, look down at your belly button. Slow movements, warming up the spine. Inhale, round back. No, sorry, bend. And exhale, round. Also call this the cat and the cow. And then straighten your back and let your hips fall from right to left. And then give yourself a good stretch. And come back to the knee stand. Tuck the toes under, so the toes are pushing into the mat. And on the next inhale, push yourself up into the downward facing dog. So the head goes between the arms, and the back is straight. The legs can be bent. The arms are long, the back is straight. The shoulders are away from the ears. Continue breathing. Get used to this inverted position. And then start walking the heels down on the mat, warm up the calves, and the back of the thighs. With fingers in your hands pushing into the mat. And then push both heels down gently with a stretch. And then walk with your feet towards your hands, bend your legs. And become a little small packet, bring your buttocks down. And looking up, straightening the back. And then in keeping the belly on the thighs, you again straighten your legs just to the point where you can still keep your belly on and your back straight. And inhale, look up. And exhale, buttocks up. Inhale down. And exhale up. This is a way to do a forward bend without rounding the back. And one last time. Straightening the back, feeling the stretch. And then slowly roll up and come to a standing position. Good, okay. Let's start with a couple of rounds of sun salutation. So come to the beginning of the mat. Bring your feet together. The big toes touching each other. The heels slightly apart. And then bring the toes up. So the toes are lifting into the air, stretching out, stretching out of the foot. And then bring the toes back on the mat one by one, starting with the little one, spreading them out a little bit. Feel whether your weight is evenly distributed in all parts of the feet. And then activate your legs, activate your belly muscles, bring the belly in and up, chest out, shoulders, back and down, long neck, mountain position. And we do the first round very slowly. So we inhale, bring the arms up and the palms of the hands together, come a bit longer. And then on the exhale, you bend down with a straight back from the hips. Bring the hands next to the feet, bend the legs. And then step or jump back into the plank position, pushing backwards. Going down to the lower plank. And from there, inhale with the cobra. And then you bring your buttocks up and come back into the downward dog. Taking 3 deep in and exhales here. And then look forward, prepare for a step back or even a jump back between the hands. Inhale, straighten your back, looking forward. Exhale, the nose goes closer towards the knees. And on the next inhale, we come up, straighten out, bringing the hands together. Come a bit longer and exhale, arms down. Good. We do a second round. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, bend down. Inhale, lengthening the back a bit, looking forwards. Exhale, bringing the hands down and jumping or stepping back into the plank. Come into the lower plank. You can either just use your arms or bring your knees down first. And then slide into the cobra, keeping the elbows close to the body. Chest out. And exhale, come up into downward dog. And then look forward and prepare for a jump or a step back between the hands. Looking forward, straightening the back. Exhale, nose towards the knees. And inhale, coming up, straightening out, stretching to the ceiling. Exhale, hands down. Good, let's do a couple of rounds a little bit faster. And if you feel it's too fast or too slow, just do it at your own rhythm. Inhale, up, palms of the hands together. Exhale, hands down next to the feet. Inhale, straighten the back. Exhale, step or jump back. Come down into the lower plank. Just make it a smooth movement without any stopping really. Downward dog. And then look forward and jump or step back. Straighten your back. Then bring the nose closer to the knees. And on the inhale, we come back up. Bring the palms of the hands together. Exhaling out. Another one. Inhale up. Exhale, bend down from your hips with a straight back. Nose to the knees. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step back. And come into the lower plank. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deepen and exhale here. And then look forward and jump or step back. Looking forward, straightening the back. Exhale, nose down. And inhale, come up. Exhale, arms down. One more, inhale up. Lengthening the spine. Exhale down. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, step back. Lower plank. Elbows close to the body. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Look forward. Step back. Straighten the back. Exhale, nose close. Inhale up. And exhale down. Open your legs a bit, close your eyes for a moment. Feel the changes. Feel the effects of the sun salutations. And then bring your feet back together and prepare for a round of slightly alternate ways. We do the sun salutations and then some variations on the way. So we inhale, bring the arms up, and then bend your knees, come into the chair. You can open the arms a little bit. Make sure the back is not round in any direction, but really straight, bringing the pelvis forward. Taking 3 deep in and exhales into the chest here. And on the next exhale, bending down again. Bring the nose towards the knees. Inhale, straighten your back, look forward. And exhale, bringing the hands back and just bring the right leg back. Bring the right leg back, look forward, and let the hips fall down, let the hips sink towards the mat. So with each exhale, you can feel the hips sinking down a little bit more. You can also put your hands on the knee if that is better. Open the hips and breathe into the chest. And bring the hands down. Now the next exhale, we open towards the right side. Bring the arm up. If you want a bit more of a challenge, you can also straighten the back leg and push into the toes, whatever feels right. Main aim here is to open the chest. And continue breathing. And exhale down. And then open to the other side. The arms are long, fingers spread out. And then bring the hand down again. Make sure that your knee, your left knee, is underneath of your left armpit. And then push into the right foot into the toes and straighten the leg. And if you have the balance, you can open to the right side, bringing the right arm forward as a prolongation of the right leg. And if this is not good this morning, then just stay with a straight leg and forwards. If you are sidewards, make sure that your right foot is sidewards, pushing into the mat, giving you stability. Continue breathing, bring a smile on your face. And then bring the arm down. And come up with your upper body. Bring the hands in front of your chest. And then twist. And bring the right elbow on the left leg. And twist to the side. And again, if you want a bit of a challenge, you can straighten the leg. It makes it more balancey, so only do it if you feel stable this morning. Pushing into the right elbow, twist it to the side, and then bringing the hands down, moving the right foot sidewards to give you more stability. And then you can push yourself up into the warrior one, bringing the arms up. So the left foot is pointing forward, the knees bent, knees above the ankle, and the right leg is as straight as possible, feet sidewards giving you stability. Try to bring the right hip a little bit more forward. And breathe. Stay in this warrior one position for 5 in and exhales. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And then bring your hands down. Bring your left foot back, come into the plank. And then into the lower plank. And again, into the cobra. Relaxing your buttocks, relaxing your lower back. And the downward dog. Rest a bit here, take a deep in and exhale. Straighten your back. And push with your heels into the mat, see whether they can go down a bit further. And then lift your right leg off and bring your right foot between the hands. We'll do the same with this side. So straighten your back, let your hips fall down. Straighten your back. You can also straighten your leg or come up with your upper body. Gives a little bit more pressure on the hips falling down. Increases gravity. But whatever is right, just try to keep your back straight. And work with your breath. Inhale into your chest and exhale, let your hips sink down a little bit more. And then on the next inhale, open towards the right side. Open your chest, lengthen your arms, straighten your spine. And if you want, do the variation of the straight leg, whatever feels right. Opening up, breathing into the chest. And then bringing the right hand down next to the foot. And open towards the left side. Again, mainly it's about opening the chest, but you can also see whether you can let your hips fall down a bit further. The hip flexors. Okay, hand down. And then make sure the knee is underneath of the right armpit. Straighten your left leg and either just look forward and hold the position, or if you want to go into the extended side angle position, you can bring your left arm forward, straighten the leg, left leg, and pushing into the sideward standing foot. And breathe. Relax your face. And come down with the hand. Push into your left knee, come up with your upper body. Bring the hands in prayer position. And then twisting towards the right side, bringing the left elbow onto the right knee. And pushing into it to open towards the side. And again, if you want a bit more of a balance challenge, you can straighten the left leg. Whatever is right for you and your body this morning. We're in yoga, we're not in competition. Breathe into the chest and feel the twist. And then bringing your hands down, putting the left foot sidewards, and push yourself up into the warrior one, keeping the hips straight forward. Probably have to push the left hip a bit forward, bending the right knee, and bringing the arms up. Shoulders relaxed, face relaxed. Smile on your face. Feel the strength of the warrior. And breathe. And exhale, bring your arms down again. Right leg goes behind, plank position. And then come down to the lower plank. And into the cobra, last time. Keeping your hips on the mat, belly button is off. Exhale, downward dog. Correct it yourself. And then look forward and step or jump back between the hands. Look forward, straighten your back a bit more, like in a table position. And then bringing it closer to the nose, to the knees, the nose. And inhale, come back up into the chair. Straight back, shoulders relaxed. Feet pushing into the mat, the whole feet from the toes towards the heel. And again up, exhaling the arms down. Shake out a little bit. Take a deep inhale and exhale through the mouth. And another one, inhale through the nose, exhale mouth. And then close your eyes and observe the changes. Observe the warmth. And then gently, when you're ready, open your eyes again. And prepare for the balance position. We will do the tree again. It's so nice, it's a bit for each side. And everybody can do it. So first, stand straight into the mountain position. And then start shifting your weight onto the right foot, lifting the left foot off the mat. And then you bring the inner side of your foot, the sole, either against your calf muscle, or you bring it high up. Just do not push it against the knee. Find your balance. It helps to push the right toe into the mat. Really focusing on the toe and activating the core muscles. Fix a point in front of you. And when you're stable and ready, on the next inhale, you can bring your arms up, straighten your back. And let's stay here for a while, keeping the balance. If you fall out, that's okay, just come back into the position. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. And first bring down the arms, and then the leg. Shake out a little bit, well done. And let's change sides, so bring the feet together again, distributing the weight evenly, and then shifting it on the left foot, bringing the right foot on the calf or on the thigh. Try to do the same that you did with the other side. Push into the left toe, fix a point in front of you, and make sure you activate your core muscles. That really helps to stay stable. And inhale, bring your arms up, lengthen your spine, and a smile onto your face. And 3, count again down, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, keep your shoulders relaxed, 2, 1, and 0, arms down first, and the legs, and shake out. Maybe you want to actually shake also down the upper body, moving it a little bit. And inhale, coming up again. We go down on the mat to do a couple of exercising asanas on the mat. So how do we go down? We again stand in mountain position. Inhale, bringing the arms up. And then make sure that you bend really from your hips, bringing your buttocks out, bending down, straight back. When you can't go further with a straight back, bring your arms down. And then bring the hands on the mat. Bend your legs and come to sitting position. Shake out the legs a little bit. And let's do some strength exercise with the belly. We do the boat. So bring your hands behind your back to support you. And on the next inhale, first straighten your back and then bring your legs up. Bring the maximum parallel to the mat. That can be lower. If you need more of a challenge, you can straighten your legs. Otherwise, just hold the position. Continue breathing. Keeping your back straight, shoulders back. And exhale. Give yourself a good hug. Relax. And mentally prepare for the second round. Bringing your arms back again, straighten your back. Inhale, legs up. And again, you choose the variation. Bend legs, straight legs, or bringing your arms forward. Relax your face, your jaws, your shoulders. And exhale, come down, hug yourself. Deep in and exhale. And we do the last round, bring the hands behind, straightening the back. And inhale, bring the legs up. Again, choose your variation with or without arms, straight or long legs. I try to change for myself now. Continue breathing, providing your body with energy to hold the asana 3, 2, hold it, 1, and 0. And again, a big hug, relaxing your back, relaxing your shoulders. And then we come to sit, straighten the left leg, and keeping the right foot inside or outside of the left knee. Sit on your sitting bones. You may have to remove some of the glutes. Put your right hand behind to stabilize. And on the next inhale, bring the left arm up. And on the exhale, we go into a twist to the right side, grabbing the right knee. And use your breath to go deeper. So use the inhale to straighten the spine a bit more. And the exhale to go deeper into the twist. Work with your breath. And observe and how far you can go a bit deeper. When you see anything further around the corner. And exhale, slowly come back and change legs. Sit on the sitting bones. Straighten your back, inhale, arm up. And exhale, twist to the other side. And exhale, come back to the middle. Shake out your legs. And yeah, let's do a little bit of an intertwining. I come to sit to the front of the camera. So bring your left knee forward. So bend your left leg and bring the knee in a way that it points forward. And the left foot goes close to our buttocks, so underneath. And then bring the right leg above. So the right knee is above. The left more or less also pointing forward. Again, try to see how far you can still sit on the sitting bones, stretching your back. And then we work on opening the shoulder. So bring your right arm up, bend it, and either grab it with your left hand, if you can reach it. Otherwise, just use your left arm to push the elbow a bit back and down to open the shoulder. Breathe into the opening. Keep your back straight, face relaxed. And pull it down. And then release, shake out the arms a bit. And yeah, most people now, so you can either just rearrange your legs to have the left knee up, or you can do the fun part, pushing into your feet, coming up, and then turning around to the left side once in a full turn, and to come to sit again with the knees pointing forward, just with the left knee on top this time. Sit on your sitting bones. I hope you all managed to get your legs arranged. Straighten your back, inhale, bring the left arm up, and either push it back or grab it behind with the left hand. And then pull into your hands to open the left shoulder. Continue breathing into your chest. Breathe through your nose. One more deep inhale. And then slowly release. Shake out the shoulders. And then we straighten the legs, shake them out a little bit. And then we come down on the belly. Lie on your belly, bring the legs together, the feet together. Bring the hands next to your shoulders or a little bit higher. Elbows close to the body. And then the next inhale, just use your back muscles, your upper back muscles to come up. And then push into your elbows, your lower arms to lift a little bit further. You can bring them a bit forward if you feel like you don't lift enough. Up. Relax your lower back, relax your buttocks. It's backward bend. You can't really bend if the back is not relaxed. And breathe. And exhale, come down, form a pillow with your hands and relax for a moment. And then bring your arms behind your back, interlace your fingers. Bring your legs together, and on the next inhale again, bring your chest up, pull backwards, breathe into the chest. Looking down or forward. And release, form a pillow with your hands, relax. And then bring your hands underneath of your hips. Look forward, straighten your back, and on the next inhale, lift the right leg off the mat. Half locust, straight spine, looking down, and exhale down. Inhale, left leg off, and exhale down. And now you decide whether you take one leg at a time or both legs together. On the next inhale, bringing one or both legs up, long spine, looking down, holding it for a moment, releasing, and then again either the other side or both legs. Trying to keep the feet together, long legs. And down. And again, other side. Both. And down. And the last time. Inhale up. And exhale down. Again, form a pillow with your hands. Relax, open the legs a little bit. And then grab your feet. So bend your legs to grab your feet and pull the heels down on the buttocks to stretch the big thigh muscles. Again, lengthen your spine. And then if you want, you can come up to the bow. If you don't have lower back problems, otherwise stay here. And if you want to go up, push the feet into the hands. Bring the legs up, bring the chest up. Looking down, inhaling the chest. Do not roll around. Legs are open as much as you need it. More there together. The more difficult it is. And exhaling down. And push yourself into the child position. First, giving your back a good stretch. And resting for a moment in child position. Feeling the changes in your body. The effects of these asanas on your belly. And then we come to lie. Or well, first sit if you want. You can grab the knees, draw back, giving the spine a little massage, rolling sidewards or forward. And then we bring the legs on the mat, bring them together, feet together, long legs, arms along the body. And on the next inhale, lift up your legs 90 degrees. And then point your feet down. So bring your toes towards your nose. Straight spine, straight legs. Well, the legs are as straight as possible as they can in the 90-degree position. Stretch in the back of your legs. This is the candle. If you want, you can go up into shoulder stand now. If you know how it works, or just stay in the candle. You can easily stay for 10 deep inner exhales. If you want to go in the shoulder stand, you can bring your knees towards your forehead, and then supporting your back here or back with your hands, bringing your elbows close together. And then from there, lifting up. And be careful if you've never done it. Make sure the weight is on your shoulders and not on your neck. Whether you're in the candle or in the shoulder stand, breathe. Enjoy the inversion. If it gets too much, just roll back on the mat. And then support yourself. Draw back, bend your legs. Bring the spine on the mat. Open the arms to the side and let your knees fall to the right side and the head to the left. Relax and twist for a moment. And on the next inhale, change sides. And again, inhale, bring the legs back to the middle, straighten your legs, straighten your arms along the body. And we do the last asana, which is the fish. So bring your hands underneath your buttocks, straighten your legs, point your feet. And on the next inhale, bring the chest up, pushing into the elbows. Let the head fall back. If the head touches the mat, you can let the crown of the head rest on the mat, but do not put weight on it. The aim is to open the chest, so take deep inhales into your chest. If you can, stay another 5 deep in and exhales. If it's too heavy, if you have enough, just roll back on the mat and rest. 4, 3, chest up. 2, 1, 0. Bring your head up and rolling back on the mat. Grabbing your knees, become small in little packets. Bring your nose towards your knees. Roll together, become as small as possible. And then release the left leg on the mat. Keep pushing the right knee towards your chest. You can then grab the thighs. Continue pulling the knee towards your chest. But on an inhale, also starting to straighten your leg. You can make it a dynamic. So inhale, straighten, and exhale, pull. This also helps to stretch the highest part of your thigh muscles, the hamstrings. And then release, bring the leg back on the mat, and grab the left, pull it towards your chest. Try to keep your spine straight. Spine is on the mat. And then grabbing the thigh and working with the breath. Just straighten the leg a little bit and to feel also a stretch in the lower part of the hamstrings. You probably feel a bit more flexibility on one side than on the other. It's perfectly normal. And then release the leg, shake out the legs. And maybe give yourself a last good stretch. Stretch out, become long. And then you get ready for the final relaxation. So if you need anything to keep your body warm, a blanket, socks or pullover, just grab them now. And then lie in Shavasana. The legs slightly open, the feet falling outwards. Arms along the body. And the palms of the hands facing the ceiling. Let's take a very deep inhale into the belly, bring the belly out. The chest out. Force it a little bit. And then on the exhale through the mouth, release all the tension. Long exhale. Once all the air's out, let's repeat it. Inhale forcefully into the belly and the chest. And exhale, release any tension. Open your mouth a little bit and move your jaws to release any tension from the jaws. Move your head from right to left to release any last tension from the neck. And then close your eyes and start relaxing your entire body. Relax your toes, relax your legs, relax your belly and your chest. Relax your shoulders, your arms, and the hands and all the 10 fingers are completely relaxed. Relax your buttocks, your spine, your neck, and your head. And also relax your ears, your mouth, your tongue, and your eyes. And grant yourself a couple of minutes enjoying the body's complete relaxation. And I'll let you. And slowly bring your attention into the room, back into your body. Move your toes and fingers. And then bring your left hand onto your heart. And when you're ready, roll on the side. And rest there for a moment before supporting yourself to come back into a sitting position. Keep your eyes closed. When you're ready, sit up. And let's chant 3 Oms together. So inhale. Om. And inhale. Om. Inhale. Om. Feel the vibration in your body. And then check in with yourself. Take a last scan. See how your body feels. See how your mind feels. And whether there's any change to the start of the practice. And then bring a smile on your face. And feel some gratitude for yourself for having gotten up to do this practice. And I say thank you for practicing with me today. And namaste.